Hey guys, all right, so this episode we were going to work on the rest of the metal stuff, but as you can see, we've kind of shot ourselves in the foot here. If you'll notice, we're not getting anything coming out of down here. And the problem with that is this hydrofluoric acid. Now, this whole process makes hydrofluoric acid, and you know, our waste comes up here and goes over here and creates our hydrofluoric acid. But it's not a zero-sum total system, apparently. So we're not making enough, and it has kind of stopped our production. Luckily, I think we have a way around that. Now, as you can see, this all comes in here. The big thing is this fluorite ore. Okay, this is the failing point. We're not making enough of this fluorite ore. So what's happening is we don't get the fluorite ore to combine with the sulfuric acid, so we're not getting the hydrofluoric acid. Well, we have a solution for that, and it is a solution that we've been leading up to, but we haven't really started yet, and luckily we kind of got the beginnings of it. We had not gotten into grinding up all of those geodes yet. I mean, or we've ground them up, we just haven't put them to work. Well, now we're going to get to put them to work. Let me show you what I figured out. This contraption here will give us the hydrofluoric acid that we need. So, there's actually three things here. One of them is this little piece here, which is going to make these milling drums. Okay, and we need those to grind up the the geodes smaller. All right, because we got crystal dust. We got this crystal dust, but it needs to be ground up and made into other things. All right, so there's that part of the puzzle. The next part of the puzzle is this beast right here. Well, this beast right here. We'll get to these two in a second. So ultimately, what we want is we're looking to get this fluorite ore. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to use crystal catalyst, ferrous powder, and jovolite chunks. Now, as you remember, we're way backed up over here on the jovolite chunks. So we're going to steal some of them, put it back into the system, and that's going to help us to make some. So the next two things we need is we need this ferrous powder and the catalyst, crystal catalyst. Now, apparently with the ferrous powder, you can refine it into other things and stuff like that. So down the road, who knows? We'll see. But anyway, what do you need for that? You need that milling drum, which is right here. And you need this ferrous, crushed ferrous mixture, right? Now, the way you make that is all of the three minerals that we're making, all of the crystallized minerals that we're making, the sapphirite, the jovolite, and the rubyite. You take two of each of those, crush them up, and you get 6 of this ferrous. So 2, 4, 6, you get 6. So we're not losing there. But then you got to crush that up, or in a milling drum, in a ore powderizer. So we're going to make milling drums. Milling drums take iron and lube. This thing takes lube and an old milling drum. So we're going to take them out, put them in, take them out, put them in, take them out, put them in. We just got to get it kick-started. So that's those two items. The next one is this crystal catalyst. This is where our crushed our crushed geodes are going to come in. So this crystal catalyst requires crystal seedling, right? And that will make a crystal catalyst. The crystal seedling requires crystal slurry, it requires filters, and it requires water. Well, filters, we know how to make those. They're just, you know, we've already got some of the frames actually from when we were setting up all our other stuff. We just got to make a roundy to fill those, and we got to bring in charcoal to fill them up. Purified water we're already making. It's going to give us the empty frames, it's going to give us the slurry that we need, and it's going to give us sulfuric wastewater, which we can put back in to the liquid bus and take back out in other places. So that's all kind of already covered. The big thing is this crystal slurry. So the crystal slurry, there are two ways to make crystal slurry. The first way, and the way I'm going to use, is we take a liquefier and we put sulfuric acid and crystal dust, and that is going to give us 50 crystal slurry for 25 items, right? Crystal dust and sulfuric acid. So this is going to be the easier way as long as we got sulfuric acid, and I think we got plenty of sulfuric acid. The other option is this one down here, and it's kind of the same thing, except we've got to grind our crystal dust into crystal powder, and then we can add purified water and get our slurry. So we just got to grind it more. So that means, of course, another grinder, etc., etc. But other than that, these two are basically the same, with the exception of production. This is a 1-in-1, so 2 makes 1. You know, and this one is 25 makes 50. So we're kind of doubling ourselves here. So this is the one we're going to use. I think we'll be okay. So that's going to give us ultimately this piece of fluorite ore. And the fluorite ore, we will just inject it back into the system right here, and that'll get us going. So we're going to do it from right here, I think. It's, you know, good enough place as any to go ahead and set this up. Like I say, we're not going to use this second way of doing things. We're just going to get rid of it and just use the one up there. No sense doubling our efforts, right? So then the other thing we've got to worry about, we've got to bring in our 3 crystals, and we've got to bring in all of those geodes that we've ground up. The rest of this is pretty simple, straightforward. For the time being, we're just going to do this real quick, just so we have it. Make it easier on us. We're going to get rid of this for the time being. Okay, we're just going to get it out of our way so that we can work on this. So the first thing we need to bring in lube, right? So we got to bring in some lube here, and we got to bring in, well, you know what? The first thing we need to bring in, let's do this first. Let's bring in this right off the bat. Okay, so if we put this here, right, we can take advantage of that space. Oops. So that's going to bring in our rubyite. And then we could do here and run them side by side. Let's run them side by side. What the heck, right? So there's that one. That leaves us our sapphirite. And sapphirite, we are actually making all the way up there. We're bringing it down over here. How are we going to bring that over? You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Screw it. No. Yeah, let's do this. We've got one. In fact, we've got 4. Let's do this. Let's go a little cheaty for the time being. And we're going to have... wait a minute. Is it crushed sapphirite that we need? Crushed sapphirite. Crushed, and crushed. We got a crusher. Because my thought process was, but we're not really making much sapphirite anyway. So let us do this. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's make sapphirite. All right. Let us make a supply of sapphirite just for this. Why not? Right? Now that's going to make us sapphirite. We just got to crush it. I think we have a crusher. Crusher. Do we not have a crusher? Oh, looks like we may not have a crusher. Let's get, you know what? Let's move it out of our way first. Let's put it up there. All right, let's get rid of this. This. Well, let's not get rid of that yet. We may need it. Looks like we don't have a crusher. All right, we make a crusher. We'll make a crusher to get it going. And a crusher is going to need stone, and iron. Did we put our iron in there? No, we didn't. Okay. So let's go over here and get some stuff. My bad. I thought we had everything we needed. Not a problem. These, I guess, are the little challenges that you run across when you've not played a mod before and you don't have everything completely planned out. It comes back to haunt you. It's crushed stone. What do we need to crush stone for? Because we need stone, but I thought we had stone. We don't have stone. All right. Aluminum and iron. Well, we're not. The problem is right now we're not making, or steel. Problem is that right now we're not making aluminum. We have some down on the bottom of the bus. You know what? We will upgrade this crusher later. Let's just get a crusher going. We will upgrade this production to make it all up to modern standards at some point. Right now, we just want to get this working. Proof of concept it. Make sure it's working. Once we know it's working, then we can upgrade everything. Put it on both sides. Right, there we go. It's on both sides now. That's going to give us our other ore. So let's bring them all down side by side. Right. Not that we need it to do that really, but now we got them all side by side. Those have all got to go in this crusher. All right, so let us go. Right, so that's all three of them in there. Now we just need this puppy, which is, we can pipe that in. We need some of this, the Jovolite chunks, which we're just going to belt them over from over here. And I think we'll squeeze them in right here. So this. There we go. That'll work right there. Come across there. Come up here. Right, so there's that. That'll give us those. That'll give us those. We just need to do this and make the new ones to seed the system. And then, oh, and you know what we're going to do to this? To do this, we're going to do something here. We're going to put one for goes into, one for goes out of. And that way, we got a little bit of buffer to bounce it up and down with. Right? So that requires lubricant for input. That's all of that. All right. Now, for this we need, and what we're going to do, I'm going to put that sucker there. And that's going to hold all of our crystal dust. We're going to end up having to manually move it over to begin with, and then we'll go from there. All right, so we need, and we're going to do the same thing here that we just did down there. We're going to do a chest and a chest. And it goes into, and it goes out of, and a factory, and that's going to give us our charcoal filters. And then we just need to come in with charcoal. Right? So where are we going to get our charcoal from? Well, right over here, I guess. Looks like we're going to take it right here. And screw it. We'll come right across there. How's that look? I think that's going to work. Right there to there, and right there to there, and there to there. Right? Right. Okay. Boom. Right? So there's our charcoal. We just got to make some no, we don't even have to make them, do we? We'll just take some, put them there, put them there, because those are charcoal filters that are already made. Those are charcoal filters to be filled. There we go. All right, so then that is going to give us this, which is going to come out of here. Boy, these on-the-fly ones are fun, aren't they? None of this is planned at all, other than looking at how do we do the process. Everything else I'm just kind of pulling out of the seat of my pants. This will come over here. That'll go in there. Looks like we're making a little bit more. I wonder why. We're suddenly, oh, because we took all of this over here, so eventually it's going to stop again, though. So then we'll need to supplement it with this. So between the two of them, maybe what we'll do is we will prioritize these. How can we do that, I wonder? We may back this up by one. We may move this down by one so that we can put a chest or something in there. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Something for me to think about. All right. So what else do we got? We got to get rid of sulfuric wastewater, right? So, sulfuric wastewater. Do we have any pumps? pumps. Yes, we have a pump. So, right in this area. There it is, sulfuric wastewater. Sulfuric wastewater. All right. See if that lines up well enough. Sulfuric wastewater. And we're going to want to pump. Because it is purely a takeaway. Where can we hook up? Down there. All right, there we go. So that's powered. We're getting rid of that. Now we need sulfuric acid. That should be our sulfuric acid. Yep. This is purified water. Purified water. And then all we should need is lubricant. And I think lubricant is on our fluid bus. So I think we can actually go from there. Apparently it's not. I know we're bringing it over here for something. I know we have it on here, coming here somewhere. Coming into this area somewhere. Shit. We didn't want to do that. All right. Where is lubricant coming in from? Because I know we are bringing it in. Aren't we? Yeah, because we're bringing it in for our robots. Because we're bringing it in for this. So it looks like... No, it isn't on the bus. It's coming from over there. Okay. All right. Well... We'll steal some of it off before it gets there. We'll steal it off right there. We ought to, I guess, at some point put this on the bus. As much of it as we apparently are needing it other places. At some point, I guess I will put this on the bus. And that'll take care of some of this windy mess that we've currently got going. Better put this in or we will forget it. Really? That close? All right. We just need some more pipe. And then I think, see, I told you it would stop. Once it balances out and uses the little bit of extra we were making, it was going to stop. Come on, where's the pipe? Pipe, 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 pipe. It's time to start setting up our logistics so that we don't have to keep walking around like this. All right. Start putting provider chests in for everything. Putting our bots to work. Of course, that also means that we're going to have to build ourselves a suit, which we have not done yet. So we got to do that too. We'll get there. That'll sure be nice, though. I mean, I like the nanobots. They really save you a lot at the beginning. But man, is it going to be nice to be able to get logistics brought to you and just have it take it away when you don't need it. All right. So now we're going to need to make some of those. So let us put that there. Put down a chest and an inserter and put in a bunch of steel. Tell this to make these. Get that running. Right? All right, so that's going to make a bunch of these. We'll take what it's got for now. And we will put them in there. And then that will recycle them into that and so on and so forth. That'll go over there. I think we got everything ready. Let us all right, is everybody covered? Looks like everybody is covered. Oh, not everybody is covered. We are not doing this over here. Right? So that should be making that. That should be making that. Oh, sugar. We didn't do that. Filter left. Crushed stone. So we're going to have to grab this crushed stone off of here real quick. All right. There we go. And then the crushed stone, we're going to have to take it someplace. Where's our crushed stone going? Crushed stone right there. All right. There we go. Crushed stone comes out, comes over here, gets put on with the crushed stone here. Cool? Cool. All right. And that's also going to turn around and pretend, well, no, we'll just let that go there. To heck with it. All right, I think we've built up enough there. Let's fire this puppy up and see if it makes what we want it to make. Oh, did we miss flashies somewhere? We missed flashies somewhere. Missed flashies down here. There's everybody. Okay. So that's going to crushed jovolite, crushed rubyite. This is crushed jovolite. Crushed jovolite, crushed rubyite, right? Oh no, that's not. That's ore. Shit. All right. So we're going to have to crush both of those as well. So we need 2 more crushers. We'll make the shitty ones for now. We will go from there. All right. We'll put them right up here. Meanwhile, we'll scavenge all of this back off of these belts. All right, there we go. We're going to have to increase this crushing, but that's okay. So crusher, 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 crusher. We just made 2 of them. Where are they? There they are. Right? And this one comes out. And that. And that, right? And this one comes out. And that. Kind of screwed that one up, but we caught it in time. There's that one. There's that one. There we go. Now I think we've got it the way we want it. And then crushed and crushed. So those will come down. Those will go there. Oh, damn it, Moreland. Did the same thing. Forgot about the stone. All right. Oops. All right. Not a problem. Right? And then this one is left. Oh. Stone. And this one is left stone. Damn it. Come on. All right, so stone goes up and goes across. That gets rid of... No, it doesn't. It's the wrong goddamn one. All right, we can't do it there. We can do it there, though. Right? So that's all the stone. I'm going to go over there. Because that stone's going to go there. And then this stone's going to go there. That's going to go there. Now we just need that and that. Okay. And that's doing what? That's stealing part of that, right? Not stealing all of it. It's just stealing... Make sure it's just stealing part of it. The other part should be going over there. Okay. So we'll just have to increase the what you call it on that in a little while. Right? All right, so that goes there. I think we got everything that we can do for right now. All right, so we're going to put that down. All right, let us go over here and get a thing of stone. Oh, we'll get that in a second. Or a thing of crushed gems. And I will find a way to get this all the way over there without having to run back and forth. We will at some point belt this over there or something. But for the bottom line is for right now. There we go. We are full up. I guess that's one of the blessings of not having logistics yet. We can use the trash can as storage space. Okay, so there's that. That's going to give us our crystal slurry. Our crystal slurry is going to come in here. Oh. Wrong ones and the wrong ones. All right, so that's going to give us that. That's going to give us those. That's going to go there. The only thing we're missing at this point is this and these. And that is just a matter... Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, because it's already got 2 in there. All right. So, want those, want that. So that's going to make all of that. That's going to do that. That's going to make those. Those are going to go over there. Oh, excuse me. Looks like we're in business, guys. All right. So that should get that flowing again. And it looks like it has. Yes, it has. All right. So we're back in business. We're back into aluminum production. Okay, good. Now it's simply a matter of cleaning this mess up, making it a little more efficient. All right, and then getting rid of all of this gobbledygook that we did not intend to pick up. That's all of it from there. That's all of it from there. We'll take care of those too. All right, so there's that. Right? And then it's just a matter of getting rid of the rest of this. And it's just a matter of putting it in there until it's gone. All right, guys, so there we go. Looks like we are back in business. Hopefully that should get us running again over here. It looks like it is. Because the big problem with this was it stopped our aluminum production. And because we had no aluminum production, we were not doing any research because research requires aluminum. Now we got it going. Albeit very slowly still, but it's going. So there it is, guys. Factory can be frustrating, but it is also an opportunity to innovate, if you will. Looks like that one is completely backed up on the one side, which is fine. If it backs up, so what? I don't think it's going to stop anything from getting through. I think we'll be okay. I think if anything, what we may end up with is not enough of our sapphirite, that we may have to add another one. But I think this is going to keep us going. All right, guys. So there it is. I will talk to you in the next episode. We should be able to get our metal processing going again. All right. Bye.